It is exactly, I think, 3 years since I visited this place. We are in Wakiso, Gombe Wakiso, and I've come back because Patrick is going to be one of our panelists on the 11th of July. So I want you to hear from him, and if he is someone you would like to learn more from, then please make sure that you're in the room on 11th of July at Motive Bugolovi. So he's going to introduce himself. He's going to tell us what has changed in of course, the past 3 years. And so that we get to know, it's been 3 years. We want to know whether the video actually impacted his business or his life, or maybe he got to network and connect with people. I don't know. He's going to let us know how it has been.
Amen. Thank you, Irene, for that introduction. For sure, the past 3 years have been quite a journey. A tough one, but a very exciting one. In that time, I've managed to change the model by which I do agriculture. I now do something called regenerative agriculture.
Okay.
It's not a different thing from what I was doing. Previously, it was more of agroforestry combined with a few principles. Regenerative agriculture is just a form of agriculture which synchronizes or copies nature in everything. I'm not completely 100% yet regenerative, but that is the target.
Okay. So maybe what is, okay, just a little bit about that kind of agriculture.
Yes.
Just something small.
Yeah, in that kind of agriculture, you don't treat animals.
Okay.
You don't have to. And it's different from what people call organic agriculture, because in organic, if you stop deworming, they say, oh, you go and mix something from that plant or the other plant. No. Here, you let the animal figure out what it needs to do on its own. You provide the variety, and it starts to choose. You will actually see it choose or fail to choose. The animals that fail to choose, those are eliminated from the system. And gradually, over time, you begin to see the ones that are somehow adaptable. You keep those ones, and you allow them to breed and to have young ones. You'll begin to notice that the young ones of those ones start to become even more resilient. Now, economically, what that does to your model, yes, in the short term, there is loss. And in the medium term, there is some gain. In the long term, there is big profit, as well as safety of food from agrochemicals and financial freedom, basically.
Okay, I heard you talk about safety of food, and that is something that is very, very important when it comes to us as human beings, maybe to avoid diseases and all of that. So how long are we looking at?
Yeah, it depends on how quickly you can get their food base at. Do not just assume that that just because you've removed those things that the animals will just figure out, oh, I don't need to deworm myself. The ticks will be there, the worms will be there, the diseases will be there. But the good news is that they can actually figure out how to keep themselves from those falling sick and even treat themselves. I know that sounds strange, but actually it is true.
And it's very interesting.
Yeah. If you don't believe me, try and look for some regenerative links online. There are many American and North American farmers who are doing it. There are some South African farmers who are doing these things in Zimbabwe, in Asia. They are doing this. And even if you didn't have those as examples, go back in history. You can go back to the Bible, but go back in history, 50 years, 20 years, 30 years. Who was deworming goats or pigs or sheep? Who was vaccinating these animals? Your grandparents will tell you that if you tell him that now the goat is sick, you're going to the farm to treat it, he'll look at you like you've run mad. They didn't know what sick animals look like: cattle, goats, pigs, sheep. And yet today, every 10 minutes, there's this vaccine, that supplement, these mineral blocks, this what. The truth of the matter is nature has a resource for all the issues we think are problems.
Oh, so what do you have on the farm now?
Well, on the farm, we have the goats. Those are savannah goats. I have these cows here, Jersey cows and one Frisian cow. Originally, when you were here, I think there were 8 or 7. Yes. So the cow had, you realize that what I just called regenerative, as you make these changes, they will show you the animals which have been most, I don't want to say abused, by what we call epigenetic changes. Like the more you get them used to supplements, to minerals, when you pull those things away, the species that was most dependent on those things is the one that struggles the most to come back. So the cows were most dependent.
Oh, okay.
Even now, these guys are still trying to figure it out. They get no salt, they are not dewormed, they are not vaccinated, and they eat grass only. Sometimes in the compound, I'm told that I'm going to spend about 3-4 years in this phase.
Oh, okay.
It's a trough phase, and then they start normalizing and they pick up. I think I have maybe 1 more year or something. The goats are out of that.
Okay, the goats are already out of that?
The goats are completely out of that.
Wow.
Yeah,
they're even looking healthy.
Not just healthy, they're exciting. I mean, you know, there are so many nice moments that happen when this thing is going for you. Some of these farmers on the call, I don't know whether you remember that cows or goats or pigs, these animals would go on heat for days, 4 days, 5 days. Today, your guy at the farm will tell you that, oh, the cow is on heat today, and then tomorrow it's not on heat anymore. I mean, things like fertility, things like disease, those things start to drop away.
Oh.
In fact, from the words of a guy called Gabe Brown, he said, he posed the question and said, do you know how actually difficult it is for an animal to fall sick? You must have really done a lot of wrong things.
Oh.
Yeah. So in that forest, that is what I call the
I remember that
reserve.
time we toured this forest.
Yeah. If you think the goats look nice or the pigs or the cows, that's not the treasure. It's like finding a guy selling fish, and you start saying, oh, these are very nice fish, and you know you're happy with looking at the fish. But his treasure is not the fish in the chigega, in the basket. His treasure is the lake where he got the fish.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So that is my lake.
Okay, so of course, taking you back to 3 years ago, after I did the video, how did it impact you? Like, did people engage you, or I just wasted time?
No. It showed me patterns in accepting truth for people, and it showed me that maybe as a culture, as a farming culture in Uganda, some of our Ugandan friends are not really here. I got so many call-ups, but when I would share more, they would come, see something, then feel challenged and say, oh, okay. But the guys who stayed with me and kept calling, some of them are even still friends, and we got along and discussed other things. There were guys who were out there, like outside Uganda.
Okay.
And they have seen things like these begin to take shape in their places. Because they know it is not really sustainable to keep propping up a system just because you have a deep pocket. I have money to spray those cows and deworm. My problem is dependence eternally on an input that somebody can wake up one morning and choose, oh, I'm selling this mineral block at 50,000, and then you have to pay because the animal needs it. Those are the chains of dependence I don't want to be chained to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so of course, with our upcoming event on 11th of July, the Same Idle Land Connect, and you being one of the panelists, maybe you can invite people out there, excite them about the event, because it's something that every agriculturalist, every farmer, someone who is maybe looking at retirement, all those people need to be in the room.
So Irene, the truth of the matter is, events like this is the only way you can get more information. It's possible to be out on your farm and you see you have it figured out, and maybe you don't. come and see another farmer, come and talk to someone else, hear them out. There might be something that you have not seen or heard or done, and that thing could actually be the one that saves your operation or improves it even if it's already better.
Okay. Thank you so much. So you who is watching, I believe by the time you watch to the end, it means you are really interested. Let's meet on the 11th of July at Motive Bugolobi. The fee is only 70,000 Ugandan shillings. Come and be in the room. Come and network. Come and meet fellow farmers. Come and look for opportunities, because with agriculture, farming, I don't think you can go wrong. Thank you so much.